Kampai, everyone. Got my tea ready and my favorite people. And it's that time. Yeah, it's tea time. Look at this. I don't know if you can see in here. You see that color right there? This is a hibiscus blueberry. It's from the Republic of Tea. When I poured the hot water in it, you know what it smelled like a Pop Tart. And I was like, okay, this gonna be good. And I usually do a Biscoff, but today I'm going with a milk tea Kit Kat. Milk tea Kit Kat. So, for this tea time, what are we thinking about? Well, yesterday I read off the 5 pillars and we talked about the first two. The first two was maintain a happy relationship with your loved ones, even if you disagree with them. And that second one was learn new things while staying true to yourself. Today, all right, that's an interesting flavor. Milk tea. Maybe we'll do a milk tea tomorrow. All right. So the third pillar, and this is for Nagami, find a sense of peace in whatever you are doing. And the fourth one is mix and blend unlikely components to strike a harmonious balance. Me, well, first, let's tackle number 3. Find a sense of peace in whatever you're doing. Let it sit right, okay? So here's one question for you. What you're doing right now, the things that you're doing right now, does it sit well with you? Are you at peace? If not, then God might be telling you you're going in the wrong direction, or yourself, there's a conflict on the inside of you that's saying, I'm not happy with myself. Even though things might be great on the outside, but when there's an internal conflict, usually stress is built up from when your spiritual self is in conflict with your mental self. I want to eat healthy, but my mind, will, and emotions want that pizza and hamburger, you know, or I want to sit out here and be at peace, but everything out there is calling me out there saying, I gotta go do this, I gotta go do that, I gotta go do this, I gotta go do that. Leaving me there's a struggle internally saying, you need to be doing this, but you need to be doing this, and you're going that way. So, in the things that you do, are you finding a sense of peace? Let's taste this. Not bad, not bad, especially with this Kit Kat. So, also, the fourth one is mix and blend unlikely components to strike harmonious balance. Everything is not really like just the way it's supposed to be. It would be kind of boring, wouldn't it? If everything just went your way, right? You know? I know I get on the bus. Sometimes I drive the bus. And I get on the bus and I'm like, what are these kids are going to talk? What are they going to talk about today? Because what I want to talk about is, hey, you guys are great. You guys are doing this and this. But usually it's going in a whole different direction because they set the tone. So when they set the tone, and they're already coming from a not so great, not so spiritually conducive day or surrounding environment, I have to take the knowledge and the experience that I have had. Okay, you're 7 years old. You don't really know much, but I know you're having a bad day and it looks crazy, but there's way worse out here. The things that I know, and I have to blend it with they in a way that they're understanding that it's okay. It's okay not to be okay. There's a whole nother world out there other than what you see on TV and in the movies. People who are not like you are actually nice most of the time. There's some bad ones out there, of course, but you can learn from someone. Remember, number two is learn new things while always staying true to yourself. That first part of that is to learn new things. Most of us put up a fight when it comes to learning something from someone else. They can't teach me nothing. They don't know nothing. And we close ourselves up in this little box. And if you go outside of that box to the people that's inside the box, you just want to be different. You're crazy. But for those who are venturing out and really seeing the world and doing things, I like to go to Asian markets and see the different flavors that they have. Of say like Lay's potato chips. Lay's potato chips here. You have like barbecue and maybe jalapeno maybe. But when I go to some of my favorite places, you can get like clam chowder, rotisserie chicken, chicken foot. I haven't tasted those, but the when I was in Canada, they had everything chip, which was pretty good. There was another one that was it was rotisserie. If I'm not mistaken, it was rotisserie chicken, and that was pretty good. It tasted like rotisserie chicken, but mixing and blending unlikely things purposely, trying new things, but balancing it out to have harmony in your life brings you more experience points. And with those experience points, you cash those in and have a better life, for real. Me trying all these different teas, there's some I don't like. But this one I do like. It's more blueberry than hibiscus. Hibiscus is more of like a flower taste, a floral taste. But this is more blueberry. So I can share this with friends if I think somebody's palate would be a little bit more fruity, other than more leafy or earthy. I love Genmai, but I love fruit teas too. Tivana, if I'm not mistaken, it's Tivana. I don't have any up there. Nope, don't have any in here. They have Fruity Pebbles. It's a tea called Fruity Pebbles, and it's really good. And that's what I usually introduce somebody to. who's trying to venture off and try new things. We get into a rut and everything's the same and mundane and not as colorful as it seems to be when we just do the same thing over and over and over again and not try to even open ourselves up to something new. God might be trying to show you something. And we're like, far be it from me. I don't change. I won't do anything new when he has you going out to be, you know, speaking to the world. But it's hard to speak to the world when you never leave the comfort of the countryside. Okay? So, those two things again, find a sense of peace in whatever you're doing. And to do that, here's number 4, mix and blend unlikely components to strike harmonious balance. When you have balance and you have peace, you have choa, you have nagami, you got power. And power from when things are burning up all around you, it's not so bad because God got you. So do I. Love you. Have a great day. Kampai.